Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Canadian Forces Base Shilo. We're in Game 2, semifinal, here live. Home team tonight, Atlantic Division, represented by Halifax. The visiting team, Ontario, represented by Petawawa. There's our face-off. Halifax dumps it deep into the opposing zone. Picked up in the corner by the defense. Squirts out to the line. Picked up. Deflection. Save. Good fight in the corner. Picked up. Petawawa takes it out. Passes the blue line. Deep on the near side. Stripped to the puck. Halifax counterattacks. Weak backhand block. In behind the net. Defense pitches in. Throws it towards the net. Petawawa breaks out. Flip pass out to center ice. It's knocked down. Pass across to the left defense. He'll carry it up. Dumps it in. Puck into the corner. Halifax beats him to the back. Goaltender covers that. We'll have a face-off. 18:45 here in the first period. Hockey's been great if you've had a chance to catch it earlier today. All week long, games have been close. Defense dumps it into the corner. Battle on the boards. Puck squirts in behind the net. Pass cut off of the blue line. Halifax maintains pressure. Shot on net, blocked by his own player. Kept in at the line by a scramble. Petawawa hemmed in their own zone. Looking for a breakout. Pass up to the middle. Dumped into the Halifax end. Goaltender out. Stops it. Puck comes around to the near side. Flipped up on the boards. Knocked down. Petawawa maintains the line. Shot on net. Goalie with his paddle down. Easy stop. Long pass. Nobody home. Picked up, in, 2-on-1, shot, and the goaltender gobbles it up.
Are we going to have that same battle?
Face off to the left of the goaltender. One easily back by Petawawa. Pass up to the winger. He's stripped to the puck. Pass across. Shot blocked. Petawawa tries to poke it ahead. Defense knocks it down. Pass across the middle. Long shot on net. Hits him in the chest again. And the Petawawa goaltender makes an easy save. Halifax got early pressure on here. Face off to the right of the goaltender this time. Puck around the net. Stretch pass. Missed on the near side. Defense retreats behind his net. He's cut off by the winger. Puck below the goal line. Pass out front. Swing and a miss. High off the glass. Picked up. Halifax up for a line change. Petawawa breaks it out. Dumps it in on net. Goaltender easily steers that to the corner. Petawawa takes a line change. Halifax up. Gains the blue line. Defense long stretch pass. Missed by the winger. And this time it's a Halifax goaltender. Covers it up. We'll have a face-off to the left. 16-19 in the first period. Halifax picks up the puck. Round it goes. Kept into the line by the defense. He fires it back into the corner. Hard pass up the boards. That's going to go the length of the ice. And another icing. Referees tonight, Andrew Fairweather, Steve Capelli, linesman Thomas Henderson, and Sean Barkel. We've had a number of Canadian Forces referees here all week, keeping the games fair. If it's your first time tuning in, there are 4 teams here. Atlantic, Quebec, Ontario, and Canada West, battling for the Canadian Forces National Hockey Championship. Halifax pressure, in behind the net, loses the handle. Long pass across, misses. Defense passes it back up. Nice little chip pass. He's in, stick checked, got a shot away. Turned aside by the goaltender. Halifax clears the zone. Petawawa retreats. We've got our first penalty of the game. It's like a slashing call. That's a slashing call. It's number 24. That's Nolan Edmond. He'll sit for 2 minutes. Petawawa goes to its first power play. Defense takes his time. Tries to pass across. Lost the puck there, and it's cleared down the ice quite easily by Halifax. Petawawa regroups. Halifax got some good forechecking going on. Ottawa passing it across. He holds. Now he gives it to him. There's a shot on net. Gloved away. Couldn't quite hold it, but a great stop. Stepped into the top of the slot and let that one rip. There's a shot from the point. Another save, rebound. Puck over in the corner. Goaltender's lost his helmet, which draws an immediate stoppage of play. Face off to the left of the Halifax goaltender. Won by Petawawa, back to the point. Over to the winger. Winger's having a look. Tries to feed the middle. Puck bounces back to the defense. Down low to the pass across. Backdoor feed. Goaltenders on that one. That was a great attempt there by number 88. That's Spencer Goodfellow. Snuck in the back door. Goaltender denied him. Face off to the left of the Halifax goaltender again. Put in the corner. Petawawa comes up with it. Across the right defense, over across to the left defense. Shot on net. Weak shot deflected high above the net. Pass out in front. Halifax got it. Tries to clear. Weak attempt. Didn't quite make it. Halifax elects to dump behind the net. Petawawa picks it up. Feeds back to the defense. Petawawa clears, lost his stick, gathers it up. 30 seconds left in this power play. Petawawa had 2 shots on net. Goal turned aside. Here's a wind up. Hand on the shot. Halifax picks it up. And with 12 seconds left on the penalty, he'll successfully clear the zone. Petawawa looks to get a long stretch pass up here. Dumps it into the corner. Halifax Picks it up, rims it around. That'll kill the penalty. Team's back to even strength. Petawawa tries the wraparound. That was number 12, Matthew Mitchie. Yet again, goaltender quick to come over him. That butterfly denies him the backdoor entry. 13:05 left in the first period. Game 2, semifinal. Petawawa goaltender covers up that weak shot. Oh, face off to the right.
You're too loud. Slide it down a bit, can you?
Maybe I'll just use one. I'm going to adjust the mic here. And we're back. Had to do a little mic adjustment there. Well, the directors came over and told me I was too loud. I've never been told that before. Capacity crowd here in Shilo. Petawawa picks it up, dumps it in. Tries the deep shot on net, scramble! Referee blows the whistle dead. Blows the play dead. Petawawa putting on some pressure. Halifax goaltender standing tall. Shots 8-5 in favor of Halifax right now. Face off dangerously in the slot area. Weak shot on net. Goalie scrambles, covers that up. And we'll have another face-off. This time to the right. Petawawa elects for a line change here. Puck in the slot. Shot's blocked. Player picks it up. Tries to backhand to the middle. That's blocked. Puck behind the net. Petawawa cycles it. Pass out front. That's cleared away. Another pass out front. Cleared away yet again. Halifax trying to get out of their zone. Looks like they're going to come up the right side. You got a man streaking in the middle. That pass just a little too high. Took a whack at it, but missed. Petawawa counters. Shot on net. Picked up, wrap around. Puck in behind the net, picked up by Halifax. Passed up. Bounces over the winger's stick. Ontario clears it across the blue line. Defense lines up. Wrong pass, tipped in. Puck bounces into the corner. Halifax around the boards. Pass up to the middle. Dumped in. On the boards it goes. Out to the middle. Petawawa streaking in the right side. Couldn't quite clear the defense. Puck just a little too far there. High off the glass. And we'll have another icing call. 10-10 left in the first period. Some good quality wraparounds. Not many shots from the point to speak of just yet. Halifax winds up. Pass up, deflected into the center ice area. Petawawa dumps it back in. Halifax answers. Cleared to the line. Back in the Petawawa zone. Long pass up, mid-ice. Cut off by Halifax. Stick handles into the corner. Shot on net, turned aside. Petawawa comes up the near side. Dumps into the corner. That puck bounces from the corner back out into the slot area. Cleared away. Petawawa player knocked down. No penalty call on the play. Puck foot to center. Glove down. We've got a hand pass. Face off just outside the Petawawa line. Trade passes up the boards. Petawawa counters. Coming up the right side. Slips to the middle, shot blocked. Pass out front. Foul on the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll have another face-off. This is game 2, semifinal today. Earlier this afternoon, Valcartier defeated Edmonton by a close game. 8-7 that score. Valcartier takes the win. They'll move on to the gold medal game tomorrow. Edmonton, they'll play for bronze. Halifax hemmed into the zone again. Good forecheck by Petawawa. Long lead pass. That hits the linesman. Stops that from an icing call. Petawawa clears it up. Up the far side, cuts across the middle. Pass to the center. Trying to get in. We've got a penalty coming up to Halifax. Looks like a hooking call. That hooking call going to number 3, Nicholas Wilson. And for the second time this period, Petawawa will go to the power play. Halifax clears the zone, hard around the boards. Petawawa goaltender backhand his net, stops it. Petawawa starts their breakout. Through center ice, steps around one defender, steps around 2. Puck got a little away from him. Defense slaps it out to center ice area. Pass across the far side. Winger tried to get in. He bowled over the defenseman. Pass out front, cleared away. Halifax, hard backhand. That makes it the length of the ice. In a minute 20 left in this second penalty of this period against Halifax. That steps across the line, and that call is offside. 7:32 remaining in the first period. Shots 9-6 in favor of Ontario. Defense across. Having a look. Passes across to his partner. Back to the top. They're playing catch. Shot on net. Hits his own player in front. Puck cleared to the sideboards. Halifax able to clear the zone. Gathered up. Back at the Petawawa blue line. We're at the 7-minute mark. Petawawa carries it up slowly. Steps across the line. Tries to pull it between his legs. Gets his feet tangled up with the defenseman's stick. It goes down, and that attack is stopped. Halifax dumps it down the ice, gathered up by Petawawa. They'll break out yet again. 15 seconds left in this penalty. Halifax able to clog up the neutral zone on this power play. Petawawa were not able to set up. That puck clears down, and that's going to do it for the penalty. Halifax successful on 2 of their penalty kills. Peck coming up left side, steps across. Beats one man, loses the handle, stepping into the slot. Halifax coming out 2-on-2. Shot deflected, that goes over the net, hits the far glass. Steps into the middle, tried to get around the last defender, loses the handle on the puck. That puck squirts out front, and the Petawawa goalie clubs it down. Petawawa goaltender tonight, number 29, that's Austin Hannaford. He's a product of RMC, Royal Military College. In goal tonight, for the Atlantic, that's number 1, that's Kenton Carmody. Petawawa gains his own, deep into the corner. He loses it to the Halifax defenseman, passes it back to his partner. He's up the far side. That pass picked off. Cross to the middle. Weak backhand. And goaltender's going to grab that again. Petawawa into double-digit shots. They're at 10. Halifax hasn't had a shot on net in some time. They're still at 6. They've been that way since about the 5-minute mark. Halifax in their own zone, pass across the defense. He's going to carry it up through the neutral zone. Steps across the line, trying to find some room. Cuts in, backhand misses on the short side. Petawawa picks it up. He trips. Cut off by the defense over. There's a shot on net and a glove save. Again, if you're just joining us, home team tonight, Atlantic, represented by Halifax. Visitor tonight, Ontario, represented by Petawawa. Each of those teams winning their respective regionals and are here in Shilo, Manitoba, representing their region, trying to win the Canadian Forces National Hockey Championship. Petawawa steps across. Nifty move around the defense. Leads the handle in the slot. Shot misses. Puck comes around. Defense couldn't stop it. And he's back in his own zone. Quick pass up to the neutral zone. Picked up. Halifax up the near side. Shot on net. Grabbed by the goaltender. We'll have ourselves a face-off. Nearing the 4-minute mark here in the first period. Game 2, semifinal. Stick slashed out of the hands of number 89. He stood there looking for a call. You're not going to get one today. This is playoff hockey. Petawawa into the middle. Halifax collapses well on him. Didn't get too far. They're up the right side. He elects to dump it deep into the Petawawa zone. Good forecheck. Momentarily had it behind the net. He loses it. Petawawa comes up. His pass out to the center. That stopped. The puck is out of play. Both teams take a change. Today's game brought to you by Corporal for Life. Patriotic apparel for all Canadians. CorporalForLife.com. Halifax passes it across to his other defenseman. He stutter steps, carries it up. Pass to the near side. Hard pass across, just behind. Back to the point. He'll take a long shot, misses on the near side. Puck bounces back, over to the middle. Hedawala steps across the line, into the slot. Takes a shot, kicks aside. Halifax clears, we got a one-on-one developing. Good move by the defense. Shuts him down, no shot on net on that attack. We clear. Makes up for it. Coughed that puck up. Looked like we might have had a good scoring chance, but he was able to come back, knock the puck away, salvaging that broken play. Halifax off the boards. That didn't make the line. Hedawala dumps it in. This time it's a little harder. That puck's going to make its way down the ice for an icing call. Minute 54 left in the first. Hedawala wins the draw, takes a shot, that bounces off Halifax player's stick. Kept into the blue line. Halifax bounces it down the ice. And here we are with another icing call. Hard shot on net, misses on the near side. That play right off the face-off. Halifax had to leave it. They would have been offside. Hedawala counters. Dumped into the corner. Puck makes his way around. Hedawala picks it up to the corner. That puck out of play. If you're wondering about the rules at this level of hockey, if the defending team puts the puck out of play over the glass, they are not allowed to change. Not allowed to change. There's no penalty, no minor penalty. They just can't change. Same as an icing call. Halifax steps across. He's got a winger streaking in. Weak shot on net. Goaltender easily handles that one. We're into the last minute of play here. First period. No score. We've got a close game. Both teams trying to find their way. That's a hard shot from the point, blockered away. Bouncing puck. Goaltender kicks that aside. Hard up the boards, into the slot. Puck bounces back in the corner. And by that I mean a bouncing puck. In the slot, shot! That's going to be no goal, as I believe the net was off its moorings prior to Halifax taking a shot on net. Referee right there makes the call. Not much argument from the Halifax bench. That was pretty easy.
Good call.
Net clearly off its moorings. Referee over to explain what happened to the coach. Coach seems to accept the referee's explanation, and we'll have a face-off to the right. Pet wins the draw. Pass to the far side, missed. That puck's going to go down the ice. Icing waved off as the goaltender was out to play it. Halifax trying to clear the zone. Puck finally squirts out. Picked up by Petawawa. Under 10 left. Into the slot. Shot on net, misses. Rebound comes out. And that's the end of the first period. Shots on goal for the first period. Petawawa 12, Halifax 11. There's no score. Today's broadcast brought to you by WSBN TV, home to all the Canadian Armed Forces sporting finals this year. Stay tuned for second period action coming up. Welcome back for second period action. It's the Canadian National Hockey Championship, live from Canadian Forces Base Shilo, Manitoba. Today's contest, semi-final action, featuring Team Halifax representing Atlantic and Team Petawawa representing Ontario. Here's a hard shot off the boards. That's going to make it its way all the way down the ice. Goaltender out to play it behind the net. Pet picks it up. Pass across and dumped into the far corner. There's no score here. Period 2. Shots slightly in favor of Team Ontario, 12-11. Hard battle in the corner. Petawawa picks it up, pass up to the winger. He's cut off by the defense. Halifax retreats in his own long pass over the head of the intended target. That's going to go the length of the ice. We'll have an icing call. These two teams met in round robin earlier this week. Halifax squeaking out a 5-3 win. Face off to the right of the Halifax goaltender. Carried into the slot. There's a backhand. It's blocked in front shot. Kicked aside. That was a point blank shot from the winger. Pass across. Wide open. And a goal! Petawawa strikes first. Great feed across. It looked to be number 14, Ethan Coulthard, bearing that one. We'll get confirmation of that. All alone in the slot. He buried that behind the goaltender. Petawawa with a 1-0 lead. That goal indeed was Coulthard. Assisted by number 88, Spencer Goodfellow, and number 3, Alexander Lister. Puck deep in the Petawawa zone. Halifax behind the net, tries to pass out front, hit the referee's skate. Shot on net, misses. Bounces across, other defense picks it up. Shot on net, turn aside. Peck cuts him off in the corner. Puck squirts out to the slot. Tries to catch it. Weak shot, bounces off the fence to the corner. And that puck's up over the glass, out of play. 17:40 left in the second period. That's Ethan Coulthard's second goal of the tournament. Long shot on net, knocked down. Puck bounces behind the net. Chipped off the glass. Didn't quite make the blue line. Kept in by Halifax. Good step check in the corner. Tries to turn out front. He's knocked down. Petawawa breaks out 2-on-2. Carries up the far side. Defense slaps it off a stick. Petawawa back in their own zone. Chased down by Halifax. Puck makes the blue line, but not out. In behind the net, Halifax got it. Takes a look out front, feeds out front. Shot high over the blocker. Misses on the far side. Petawawa picks it up, tries to make it to the blue line. It's knocked down, shot, and blocked. Pass is cut off, 2-on-1 developing. Here's a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Rebound sits in front. Swept away. Long lead pass up to the center. Making his way. He tries to get his hand on it. We've got a penalty coming up. Looks like that penalty is going to Petawawa as he hauled down the winger streaking in on net. Looks like Petawawa number 27, Richard Croat. He's going to sit 2 minutes. Again, if you're just joining us, you tuned into the semifinal game, second one of the day, as these teams battle for the Canadian National Hockey Championships 2024 edition here at Canadian Forces Base Shilo. Here's a shot on net, kicked aside. Long rebound, back to the point. Steps into the middle, pass it across. Halifax shot, save, rebound! Goaltender scrambling, he's able to knock that down, and Petawawa will clear down. Golden opportunities. Couldn't cash in on that long pass and that rebound. Halifax enters the zone, knockdown, shot on net, scores! That goal scored by number 12, Dominic Evangelista, his second of the tournament. Ties it up at 1. That power play goal comes at about the 4-minute mark of the second period. Halifax on the move again. Puck into the far corner. Picked up behind the net. Passed out front. Defense shot blocked. Petawawa trapped in their zone. You've got a penalty. That's a holding call. Holding the stick is the call. That power play goal scored by Halifax. Indeed, Dominic Evangelista, his second of the tournament, assisted to number 55, that's Ryan Gale, and number 11, Donovan Sear. Petawawa back in the box. That looked to be number 22. That's Connor O'Brien. He's got a 2-minute penalty for holding the stick. And Halifax back on the power play. And the back pass to the defense. Long pass across. Down into the corner. Halifax working the outside of the power play. Pass across into the slot. That's deflected high. Gathered up by the defense. Down into the corner. Pressured. Puck squirts back. Shot blocked. And that puck is going to rebound all the way down the ice. Halifax goaltender out to catch it. Passes it up to the blue line. Into the center. Steps across the line. Loses his footing. Tries to drop pass. Gathered up by Petawawa. Pass down the ice. There's 1 minute remaining in this penalty kill. Hard shot up over the blocker of the goaltender. He waves at it. Halifax carries it out near side. Petawawa gathers it up, fires it down the ice. Halifax gathers it, comes across the line. 20 seconds left in the power play. Puck's cleared down the ice. Halifax goaltender grabs it, leaves it for his defenseman. Steps across the line. That'll do it for the power play. Petawawa back to full strength. Good fight in the corner. Good puck battle. Shot on net. That's kicked aside. Blocked in front. Petawawa turns it back to the far corner. Desperately trying to clear the zone. That puck fired down the ice, picked up by the Petawawa winger. He'll pass across. That's cut off by the defenseman. Halifax retreats behind their net. Pass up, that's missed by the winger. That puck's going to go all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing call.
Down so that he can see. Yeah. All I see behind me is
12:39 left in the second period. 1-1 tie. You're watching WSBN TV, home of all Canadian Forces sporting finals this year. Pet gathers it up, carries it across on the far side. Puck into the corner, around the net, passes up, battle on the boards. Comes across, Pet back across the line, thought about shooting, holds it, backhand, doesn't make it. And we've got a stoppage in play. Nets come off the moorings yet again. Seems to be happening quite a bit in this tournament. Lots of stoppages due to the nets coming off its moorings. Again, these two teams in the round robin went at it earlier this week. Halifax came out with a 5-3 win over Petawawa. That was a close game. Pet keeps, thought we kept it in, but no, that's delayed offside. They clear the zone. Shot blocked. Now it's Petawawa's turn to apply the pressure, keeping Halifax hemmed in their zone. Puck swept across the line, deep into the corner. Passed out front, that's too far for the defense. He can't reach it. Puck makes its way all the way back down into the Pet zone. Goaltender out to play it. Leaves it for his defenseman. He'll pass it up the near side. Pass attempt. Blocked by the Halifax winger. Good forecheck. Teams play catch at center ice. Halifax in 3-on-1. In the slot between the legs, takes a shot. Didn't get much on it. Rolls over into the corner. Petawawa breaks out. That pass. Knocked down. Chipped the boards. Bounce. Shot on net. Goaltender easily covers up the near side. And we've got a penalty. Got a roughing penalty. Looks like that's going against Petawawa. Number 27, Richard Coate, back to the box. Halifax will enjoy its third power play of this period. Face off, cleared by Petawawa. Halifax goaltender out to stop it for his defenseman. He'll carry it around the net. Skates it up to defense. Makes a little pass up to his winger. He loses the handle on it. And the puck is back in the Halifax zone. Minute 40 left in the power play. 10:15 remaining in the period. It's a 1-1 tie. Halifax in the far side. Tries the center, that's knocked away. Sets up, shot on net. Goaltender gets a stick on it. And that puck clears not only the mesh, the boards, and out of play. If you're going to tune in tomorrow, bronze medal game goes at 8:30. Gold medal game, that's at 13:30. Earlier today, Valcartier and Edmonton went to battle. Valcartier squeaked out a win, 8-7 over Edmonton. That means Valcartier is on to the gold medal game. Edmonton will play for bronze. And we're going to decide who they'll be playing against at the end of this game. Puck slapped at. Carries it up the far side. Enters the zone. Backhand on net. That's picked up. Good rebound. Couldn't quite capture the puck for a shot. Bounces away. Kept in at the line. Shot on net. Easily gloved by the goaltender. He'll put it down. Lets to play it up to the center. That's picked off. This might cost him. Halifax tried to knock it down at the line. That puck off the defenseman's chest. Up into the center ice. Halifax gains the line. Hammers it into the corner. Trying to set up. Petawawa has good defense on their penalty kill. Not giving Halifax much room to work the puck around. They grab it behind the net. Puck down along the boards. Tried to clear. Knocked down, and Petawawa was going to step in. Penalty's over. Head into the zone. Wiener's got it in the corner. He tries to center. That's knocked down. Long stretch pass. That'll bounce off the boards, gathered up by the Petawawa defense. Plays it off the boards. Pass to center ice. Carried up the right side. Tried nifty pass back. Halifax grabbed it and loses the handle. Petawawa grabs it. Penalty coming up to Halifax this time. Pass across. Shot on net. Goalie stops it. We've got a penalty. This time it's Halifax who will enjoy a 2-minute penalty kill, and Petawawa on the power play. That looks to be number 91 from Halifax. That's Cameron Crookshanks. He'll sit 2 minutes for tripping. Petawawa on the power play. Fires the puck into the corner. Tries to center. Picked up, shot, rebound. Oh, that puck put over the glass, over the net, hits the glass. Golden opportunity on the power play. Just couldn't capitalize. Loses the puck, and Halifax will dump it to the length of the ice. That puck took a funny bounce off the end boards. Comes right out into the slot. Picked up by Petawawa, no harm. Bill carried across. Long shot on net, blocked by the defense. Puck in the corner. Halifax trying to clear. Swings out and misses. We got another penalty coming up. The call is here. Looks like the Petawawa penalty will be roughing, and Halifax penalty will be unsportsmanlike conduct. .7:20 left in the second period. 1-1 tie. Petawawa will retain its one-man advantage, 5-on-4. As those coincidental minors set off for 2 minutes. In the slot shot, gloved by the goaltender. He made that look easy. We've got a face-off to the right. Shot on net from the slot, bounces off the goalie's chest, steered into the corner, and cleared the length of the ice by Halifax. 55 seconds remaining in this penalty kill. Shots on goal. This time in favor of Petawawa, 19-18. Puck chipped across to the near side, carried across the line. Defense tries to set up, stripped to the puck. Long lead pass, he's across the line. Passes back to the point. Point across. Shot on net, steered aside by the goaltender. Gather up the corner, back to the point. He'll have a look at winger shot. Missed on the far side. Puck comes around the boards, picked up by the defense. He'll switch sides, pass across. Having a look. Here's a shot. Turned aside by the goaltender. Halifax gathers it up, shoots it down. Power play's over. Teams are back to full strength. Petawawa dumps it in from center ice. Puck sits behind the net. Grabbed by Pitt. Shot on net. Where is it? Somehow that puck squirted through the crease. Good battle behind the net. Puck's tied up in the corner. Bounces out the defenseman. He kicks it back into play. Petawawa with some pressure here. Steps around, passes out front. He's stick checked. No shot on the play. Halifax carries it out. Long shot, gloved down by the goaltender. We'll have ourselves a face-off. 5:04 remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of the Petawawa goaltender. Hard off the boards. Winger picks it up. Takes a long shot on net. Hit the shaft of the goaltender's stick. Turned aside. Halifax long pass. He kicks that up. Petawawa goaltender out to play it. That may have been icing. Pass across in the middle, forehand on her. Puck squirts around the far side. Defense backhands it back into play. Up high, over into the corner. Weak shot on net. Goaltender scoops that one up. We'll have a face-off. You're watching semi-final action here on WSBN TV. Defense takes a shot on net. Hits the goaltender square in the chest. He'll grab that, smother it up. Four teams vying for the Canadian National Hockey Championships. Valcartier, Halifax, Petawawa, and Edmonton. Representing Team Atlantic, Team Ontario, Team Quebec, and Team Western Canada. Each member of the team, either a regular force or reserve member of the forces. Some have Canadian Hockey League, either junior, AAA experience. Some have university level experience. Some have college experience. Some have pro experience. A couple of our players enjoying some time over in Germany, playing in the leagues over there. Each member found their way to the Canadian Forces, serving their country in one way, shape, for the other, representing Army, Air Force, and the Navy. We'd like to welcome them here to CFP Shilo. And we've got another penalty. Looks like a slashing call going to number 55 of Atlantic. That's Ryan Gale. Petawawa enjoys their second power play of the period. Looking to break this 1-1 tie. Close game here so far. Shots 21 each. Shot on net. That's deflected. Hit the post. Rebound. Pass across and a goal. Petawawa takes the lead. That goal looks like it might be coming back. As it appears the net was off the moorings yet again. Referee standing right there. He makes the fine call. Those are tough calls to make in semifinal action, but it's the right call. Defense. Cross. Top takes a shot. That's blocked. And the puck just makes its way over the blue line. Halifax player took that one right on the ankle. He's feeling it. Defense passes down. At the top, takes a shot. Blocked again. Another shot. That whistles wide. Kept in by the defense. Halifax grabs it and shoots it down length of the ice. Goaltender picks it up. He'll leave it for his defenseman. He'll skate it up to center ice, dumps it in, around the boards. 50 seconds left in the power play. 2:27 remaining in the period. That puck hard around the boards, knocked down by Petawawa. Passes across in the slot, shot! Off the post and in! It's a goal! Upstairs where Mama keeps the biscuits. Post and in, perfect shot. Petawawa takes the lead, 2-1 on that power play goal. That goal scored by number 88, Spencer Goodfellow, assisted by number 2, Joshua Carr. That's Spencer's third goal of the series. He gives Petawawa a 1-goal lead with 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Player dumped in front of the net. Puck squirts around, gathered up by Pet. Passes in behind. Tries to center it. That's knocked down. Carried in behind the net again. He's stick checked. Puck out to the line, not out. Oh, it's pushed ahead. Halifax in on the right side, takes a shot. Not much of an angle. Goalie out, makes a fine save. We'll have ourselves a face-off to the left of the goaltender. And a penalty-filled second period. Petawawa gaining the advantage, scoring a power play marker. Up by 1 goal, 2-1. And here's another penalty. An interference call. This going against Halifax. Looks like number 49, Anton Manson. He's going to sit for 2 minutes on an interference call. Petawawa back on the power play. As they look to widen the gap, 2-goal lead going into their third period. That would be beneficial for them. Halifax going to try to stop that from happening. They'll spend the rest of this period on the penalty kill unless, of course, there's a goal scored. Back to the line. Top of the shot. There's a shot knocked down by the defense. Puck over in the corner, gathered up, makes its way back to the line. Up in the slot, takes a shot, kicked aside by the goaltender. Pet got some pressure here. 2 shots on net so far of this penalty power play. Halifax desperately trying to clear the zone. Works around the outside, back to the top. Back down low. Errant pass makes its way out. 20 seconds left in the period. Petawawa trying to one more attack. Steps across. He'll take a shot on net. Whistles that one high and wide. Puck gathered up by the defense. 5 seconds left in the period. Shot, that's in front. Scramble. That puck shot across, just missed. That puck almost went in at the end of the period. Cleared away at the last second by the Halifax defenseman. That would have been a close one had it gone in. Would have been an interesting call by the referee. But alas, it does not. Petawawa with a power play goal. They'll take the lead 2-1. At the start of the third period, they'll continue the power play. 51 seconds left. You're watching Canadian Forces National Championship on WSBN TV. Third period action coming up. Welcome back for third period action here at Canadian Forces Base Shilo. It's the second semi-final match of the day, featuring Atlantic, represented by Canadian Forces Base Halifax, and Ontario, represented by Canadian Forces Base Petawawa. Petawawa enjoys a 2-1 lead as they start this third period on the power play with about 35 seconds left. Game today brought to you by Corporal for Life, patriotic apparel for all Canadians, and the period sponsor, Kickin' Axe Throwing, Westman's first axe throwing club. KickinAxeThrowing.com. There's a hard shot on net. Turn aside. Puck cleared down the ice. Quickly passed up. Dumped into the corner. Pet trying to set up. Not much time left in this power play. 5 seconds. That puck cleared down the ice is going to do it. Halifax back at full strength. Petawawa across the line, steps into the middle. He's stripped to the puck. Halifax looking to counter. Up across the line. Puck dumped into the corner. Collected behind the net by the Petawawa defenseman. Hard centering pass out front. Shots blocked. Creams into the corner. Back to the point. He'll take a shot. High over the net. Puck clears the zone. Passed up, Petawawa crosses, steps into the zone, takes a shot, and a glove save by the Halifax goaltender. Halifax goaltender tonight, number 1, Kenton Carmody, and the goaltender tonight for Petawawa, that's number 29, Austin Hannaford. There's a shot right off the face-off. That goes over the net, out of play. We'll have another face-off to the right of the Halifax goaltender. Tomorrow's action, bronze medal game, kicks off at 8:30. The gold medal game, that'll be at 1:30. That's Central Standard Time. Earlier today, Valcartier with a 1-goal win, score of 8-7 over Edmonton. That puck made its way to the blue line, kept in. Halifax gathers it up the far side. Centerman picks it up. Oh, puck left him slot, golden opportunity, takes a shot, his stick breaks. Halifax defense tries to dump it deep into the zone, but that puck hits the rafters and the play is blown down. 17:45 left here in the third period. Shots 28-22 in favor of Petawawa. They enjoy a 2-1 lead in this close, tight checking game. Can't say there's been much advantage to either one. Lots of penalty kills, lots of power plays. Puck in behind the net. Tipped out by the winger. Passed across. Dumped in to the far corner by the Halifax defenseman. Gathered up by Petawawa. He passed behind his net. Oh, that puck bounced out dangerously to the left of the Petawawa goaltender. He's able to gather it up. We'll have a face-off to the left. Both teams make changes. That face-off, won by Halifax. Shot. Had hit a player in front. He goes down. Player injured there. Yves Desjardins, number 8. He skates off to the bench. Take a break. Hopefully that's not too bad. He'll be back out later on. Face off deep in the Petawawa zone. Team's back to 5-on-5. Shot blocked by his own player. Rebound, shot again. Saved by the goaltender. Battle in the corner. Puck squirts behind the net. Picked up by the defenseman. He'll try to lift it out. That's knocked down. Odd angle shot. Kicked aside. Pet through the center ice area. Steps across the blue line. He's in on the right side. Pass across. Picked up. Nobody home. Tries to clear it. Petawala picks it up. Shot. Turned aside by the Halifax goaltender. Here to center ice. Pet picks it up. Passes it across. Bounces over a stick. Battle in the neutral zone for the puck. Halifax wins that one. Tries to pass it over. And misses the intended target and goes down the ice for an icing call. 16:08 left in the third period. You're watching the game today on WSBN TV, home to all Canadian Armed Forces sporting finals this year. Got a good crowd here in Shilo. Tournament started on Monday after the storm. A couple of teams delayed getting here. Our organizers had to reschedule some games. They're fitting them in this week. Shout out to all those volunteers and organizers to make this happen out here in Shilo. Andy Deppner, Jim McKenzie, and all their staff. And of course all our Canadian Forces officials who have made their way across Canada to help ensure fair play in this tournament. Halifax across the line, steps into the slot, shot! That hit the goaltender up high. He's able to grab that, smother it up. Dangerous shot from the slot area, and yet goaltender comes up big. Holding Halifax to just one goal here. 15:20 left in the third period. Shot off the face-off, easily grabbed up. And we'll redo that face-off. Halifax mounts a bit of an attack. It's stalled at the blue line. Petawala able to counter. Gather it up. Dangerous pass to the slot. Picked up by Pet. Steps across the blue line. Off the right side. He'll take a shot. Knocked down by the goaltender. Cleared into the corner. High off the glass. Petawala maintains his own. Jumps into the corner. Pass out front. Bouncing puck. We've got a penalty. Looks like a roughing penalty. That is going to go against. Waiting to see which player goes into the box. That looks like the penalty is against Petawala, number 10. Antoine Arvise, he'll sit for 2 minutes on a roughing call. Halifax back to the power play, the first one of the period. As they look to tie this game up. There's a shot. Goaltender didn't see it. Knocks it down. That hit him. Puck in the corner. Halifax setting up behind the net. Pass out front, shot. Turned aside by the goaltender, blocker save. Had a while able to clear the zone. Gathered up behind the net. He'll skate it out. Coming up the right side through the center ice area. Steps across the blue line. Leaves it for the defense. Pass across. Defense pinches in. Picked up behind the net. Halifax in the corner. Cross. Front of the net. That puck slides off to the left. And cleared down the ice. Halifax goaltender plays it up to the blue line. Centerman carries it across. Steps it across the blue line. Shot. And an easy glove save by the goaltender. We've got 13-14 remaining here in the third period. .37 seconds remaining in the Petawawa penalty. Halifax trying desperately to tie this game up. 13-11 left in the third period. Stoppage in play here as it looks like we've got a bit of a time correction to the clock. Face off, tap forward by the centerman. Back to the defense. He passes it across. Looks to shoot. Shot off the side of the net. Gathered up behind. Passes out front. Defense collects it. Hard pass back into the corner. Skips past the intended receiver. Petawawa able to clear the zone. Petawawa back to full strength. That power play resulted in only a couple of shots on net. Puck high in the air. Glove down. Petawawa tries to get up the left side, and we've got a penalty. That'll be Petawawa going back to the power play as we've got an interference call on Halifax. Looks like Halifax number 4, Mitch Stevens. He'll spend 2 minutes in the sin bin thinking about how he interfered with that other player. Face off to the right of the goaltender, back to the point. He steps in, takes a shot. Hit him in the chest. He looked behind, thought maybe it got through, but no. Successful save. His 29th save of the night. Halifax wins that draw, able to pass it down the ice. Hits the goaltender, he'll pass it up. We've got a stoppage of play. Stoppage in play, not sure why. Referee's having a talk. And looks like there might have been a door open. Something dangerous on the ice. Referees deemed it necessary to stop play. We'll have a face-off deep in the Petawawa zone. Minute 44 left in the penalty to number 4. For Halifax. Petawawa carries it up. Checked at the line. Puck bounces back to the defense. He steps in. Thought about taking a shot. Passes it across. Gathers it up. Long feed to the far side. Back to the point. Steps top of the center limb. Slot takes a shot. That hit something. Up into the meshing. Golden opportunity. Just couldn't get it through. We'll have a face-off. 11:29 left in the third period. 1:11 left in the penalty. Face-off one handily by Petawawa. Steps across. There's a shot. Blocked. Broken stick on the play. Halifax steps up. Tried a lead pass. Referee blows it down. However, I suspect that is coming back to center ice, as Halifax was on a penalty kill. And we're going to have a face-off at center ice.
Yes, he's in my seat.
58 seconds left on the power play for Petawawa as they look to take a 2-goal lead. Didn't like the look of that play, so they'll regroup. Steps in across the line, looking for an open player in front. That comes to the slot. Bouncing puck. Couldn't get a handle on it. Passes back to defense. 2 steps into one. Whistles that just wide of the far post. Cut across. One-timer. And the goaltender slides across, square to the shooter. He'll gobble that one up. Not an easy save. He made it look easy, though. Face off. Halifax gathers it up, skated out. Crosses the line. Into the corner. Still retains possession. Trying to kill some time off of this penalty. Petawawa, one last chance. Steps across the line. Halifax clears and that'll do it. Back to full strength. Long lead pass, slapped in on net. Goaltender's going to glove that down and he'll hold it for a face-off. Again, you've tuned in to WSBN TV here at the Canadian Forces Hockey National Championships. Semi-final action. Shot whistles wide. Puck centered right into the goaltender's glove as he smothers that in the crease. Face off to the left of the Petawawa goaltender. Won by Halifax. There's a shot on net. Goaltender gloves that down and we'll reset. This time Petawawa wins the draw. Puck in behind the net. Slapped around, bouncing puck. Gathered up by Halifax. Out to the line, kept in. Shot on net. That puck bounced off the goaltender's glove, went harmlessly behind the net. Peck picks it up, far side, steps across the blue line. Stops, pinned up against the boards. Good puck battle. Halifax grabs it, skates it out. They look to dump it deep into the Petawawa zone. They'll take a line change. Stretch pass out. Near side to the winger. He stopped at the blue line. Halifax picks it up. Chips it just out. Petawawa dumps it back in. Hard around the boards. Nobody on the far side to gather it up. Icing waved off on that play as the defenseman could have picked it up. Hard pass deflected over top of the Petawawa bench, and we'll take a stoppage and play. 8:43 left in the third period. Petawawa leads Halifax by a score of 2-1. Shots 32-25 in favor of Petawawa. They gather the puck up, dump it out, squirts out to center ice. Halifax on the move, steps into the slot, takes a shot, blockered away. Rebound over the corner on the far side, near side rather. Pass on front, he tried to bounce that one off the goaltender's helmet. we've got another icing call. Semi-final action. If you're going to tune in tomorrow, bronze medal kicks off at 8:30. Gold medal kicks off at 1:30. That's Central Standard Time. Catch it on the same link you're watching here. This game on. Hope you're enjoying the action. It's been an exciting week. Lots of close games. Good battles. I've been here all week watching the action. That puck just rolled wide. Centered in the slot. Blocked in front. Kept in at the line by Halifax. Bounces it off the glass. That comes back to Halifax blue line. He'll carry it up. Dump it deep. Bounces into the slot. These boards are lively here in Shilo. Sometimes they bounce off faster than they go into the boards. Got to be aware, especially those goaltenders. Those odd angle bounces can be devastatingly dangerous as it bounces into the slot area if you're not used to it. That puck makes its way down to the Halifax goaltender. He'll cover it up for a face-off. Close game here. Lots of opportunity for goals. Goaltenders playing well. Both of them facing above 25 shots each. Good puck battle in the near side. Halifax comes up with it. They'll skate it out. Pass on to the right side. He'll dump it into the corner. Gives chase. Petawawa defenseman rolls it around. That makes its way out. Icing waved off. Halifax back in their zone. They'll set up for a breakout play. He's pressured in the corner. Elects to dump it around the near side. That makes its way out, but gathered up by the defenseman. Hard pass. Missed the intended target. That puck's going to make its way all the way down the ice. Or yet another icing call. 6:23 left in the third. Face off to the right of the Petawawa goaltender. Puck in behind the net. Passed up the near side. It makes its way around. Petawawa winger gathers it up. Bit of a collision at the blue line that's going to result in some penalties. Petawawa trying to get in the zone. Big collision between one of the forwards and the Halifax defenseman. So we've got an interference call against Petawawa. That's number 88 for Pet. That's Spencer Goodfellow making his way to the box. 2 minutes interference. Halifax on the power play. 6:06 remaining. They've got 2 minutes to tie this game. Got the advantage by one man. Face off to the left. Face off to the left of the Petawawa goaltender. Back to the Halifax defense. He plays it down low. Looks for a shot in the slot. Pass across, shot, goal! Oh, baby! It's in the back of the net. Halifax has tied this game. Winger passed across the center rather than taking a shot point blank. The vision back to the eyes in the back of his head. He slid that across to the near side, and that was buried. Not a chance for the goaltender to stop that one. We're tied at 2, 5:53 left in the third. We've got a game, folks. Don't go anywhere. We sold you the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Battle on the far side in the Petawawa zone. That power play goal for Halifax, scored by number 49, Anton Manson. That's his third of the tournament. Assisted by number 12, Dominic Evangelista, and number 55, Ryan Gale. Halifax on the attack again. Shot, hit the outside of the net. Puck bounces to the front. Goaltender swats it away. Halifax falls behind the net. No penalty on the call. No call penalty on the play. In behind the net. Looking out front. His pass. Might have been trying to put it off the back of the goaltender. And it sailed out into his own end. Played back down the ice. And that's an icing call. Face off to the right of the Halifax goaltender. This game's tied up at 2, 4:24 left in the third period. This semifinal action. Winner of tonight's game goes on to play for gold tomorrow. And the losing team will play for bronze. Face off to the right of the Halifax goaltender. Steps in, shot on net. Good save by the Halifax goaltender. That puck drops down and he'll cover it. We'll reset. This time Petawawa wins the draw. He'll pass it across. Defense steps in, takes a shot, looks for a bit of a slap pass there. Goaltender not fooled. Sticks out the left pad. Makes a great save, and we'll have a face-off this time to the left of the Halifax goaltender. Face-off. Goes back to the Petawawa defenseman. He'll play it down low. Passes it across, looking for a man in the slot. That pass in behind him will make its way out. Petawawa elects to dump it back in, glove down. Pet clears it to center ice. Halifax gained the blue line. Quickly gobbled up by Petawawa. They come across. Far pass. In the slot. Shot. Didn't get through. Halifax counters. That puck played out. Petawawa grabs it in the neutral zone. Make their way down low. He leaves it. Shot on net. Blocked before it got to the goaltender. Halifax will parry it out. Makes his way to the right side. Holds on to it, takes a long shot. Goaltender gloves are down. Stoppage in play. 3:13 left in the third period. We're tied at 2. Draw one cleanly by Halifax, back to the point. He elects to carry it into the far corner, in behind the net. Petawawa will grab that, high off the boards. Tries to clear, just out. Dumped back in by Halifax. They clear the zone. Petawawa behind the net, looking to get out. That pass picked off. Bounces the Pet, they'll make an attack. Loses the handle on that one. Harder on the boards, that puck makes its way down, just missing the Petawawa goal, and that'll be an icing. Halifax plays it around. Petawawa stops at the line. Passes it down low. Behind the net. Looking for an open man. Elects to pass back to the point. Defense takes a shot. Keep right pad save. In the corner. Halifax grabs it behind the net. Pass into the corner. Makes its way around. Chipped out to the line. Just out. Petawawa throws it back in. Halifax has a little bit of time. Up the near side. He'll skid it to center ice. Over the blue line. Makes a move. Sharp backhand. Turned aside. Pass back to the point. Shot on net. That's blocked. Puck behind the net. Petawawa grabs it. Over center ice. Chip pass. Puck squirts back out over the blue line. Has to wait for his man to get back on side. He'll dump it in on net. Goaltender stopped that. Lost it in his batting. Elects to hang on to it for a face-off. There's only a minute 34 left in this regulation time. Third period action. 2-2. Power play goal. Ties it up for Halifax as they came into the third period with a trailing 2-1 and on the penalty kill. Able to stave off Petawawa. Tied it up on a beautiful goal. Head in the corner looking for a man out front. He's tied up in front. Couldn't get a shot away. That puck just too far for the defense. It comes back out to center ice. We're into the last minute of play of the third period. Oh, there's a penalty. Looks like Halifax is going to spend the last minute of regulation, last 57 seconds of regulations on the penalty kill. This could be costly. This could be costly for them. Petawawa calls a timeout. These two teams doing battle earlier this week. Halifax taking the win 5-3 over Petawawa. That penalty that was a roughing call against Halifax. I believe that went to number 89, Tristan Manson. Halifax looking to kill this penalty kill off. Petawawa on the power play, looking to take the game winner. Tries to bring it up the left side. That puck deflected out of play over top of the Halifax bench. We'll have a stoppage. 36 seconds left in the third period. 2-2 tie. Does it get any more exciting than this? Wins the face-off. Elect to carry it in. He's deep in the corner. Back to the defense. Pressured by Halifax. They're looking to clear the zone. Pass out front. Blocked by the Halifax defenseman. He slaps at it. In the slot. There's a shot. That's deflected away. Halifax, weak attempt to get it out. It's stopped at the blue line. Pass cross, shot on net. Right pad save. 5 seconds left in the period. Halifax elects to freeze that puck against the boards, and that'll do it for regulation time. We've got a brouhaha in the corner after the game. Cooler heads prevail. No one wants to take a penalty. We're going to take a short break here, folks. And We'll be back for overtime. All right, folks, we're back for overtime. Canadian Forces National Hockey here from Canadian Forces Base Shilo, Shilo, Manitoba. In case you're wondering, first overtime period will be 10 minutes. Sudden death. If it's not decided after 10 minutes, we'll do a flood, take a break, and then we will play continuous 20-minute periods until a winner is decided. That's some old school hockey right there. Petawawa starts this overtime period on the power play. 37 seconds left. With the man advantage. That long lead pass tipped in. Halifax looking to clear the zone. He's chased behind the net. Dumps it off into the corner. Petawawa, a good forecheck. They're able to clog it up. They grab it. Pass back to the point. Defense steps in. He'll pass it across. Deflected on net. Looking for a bit of a side backdoor play there. Goaltender able to stop that with his right pad and smother the puck for a face-off. 6 seconds left in the power play. Face-off to the right. Halifax goaltender. Goaltenders have been tested. They played well. Keeping this a tight game. Back to defense. He'll take a look. He elects to pass it off into the corner, looks in front, paddle down, saved by the goaltender. Halifax will clear the zone, dump it in, and that will end it for the man advantage. Shot on net from Halifax. Didn't quite make it through. Halifax carries it across. Petawawa clears the zone. We're back to 5-on-5 here. Head pass out front. Couldn't grab it. Man in the slot, wide open. Halifax gathers it up. Chase back. Dumps it across to his partner. He'll skate it up on the near side. Pass in. Back to the corner. Pass back. Picked off by Pat. Into the center ice area. He steps around, pass to the center ice slot, and it's gathered up by Halifax. He'll step in, takes a shot, and the goaltender grabs that. We'll take a whistle. 7:49 left in the overtime period, the first overtime period. Again, 10 minutes overtime. Sudden death. If no one scores, we'll take a break and come back with a 20-minute period. That Halifax pass to the slot, tipped away. Puck back in the Halifax zone, gathered up. Up the near side, dumped in. Hit harder on the boards. Winger gathers it up. He tries to pass it up. Missed. Halifax counters. Shot blocked. And the goaltender grabs that bouncing puck. Winner of this moves on to the gold medal game, played right here at Canadian Forces Base Shilo tomorrow. That gold medal game will go at 1:30 Central Standard Time. Bronze medal game, that kicks off at 8:30 tomorrow morning. That puck cleared just over the defenseman's glove. He could knock it down. Long lead pass, stopped by the Petawawa defenseman. He's stripped to the puck, and the puck comes across to the near side. Halifax dumps it in. Puck in behind the net. Both teams playing a bit cautiously. You don't want to make a mistake. Nobody wants to be responsible for making the mistake that cost them a chance for the gold. Puck back to Halifax in. Long pass, knockdown, and that puck is out of play. 6:25 left in the first overtime period. Face off just outside the Petawawa blue line. Halifax gathers it up at their own blue line. Pass up the far side. Backhanded in. A little too high. That hit the rafters. And that puck will come back outside for a face-off. Face-off just outside the Halifax blue line. Clears to the right side. Petawawa enters the zone. Played along the boards. Halifax had it. Petawawa regains it and gives it right back. Hard pass. Kicked back into play by the defenseman. Held in. That one just gets out. Got to wait to clear the zone. It's good. He steps in. Shot. Deflected high. Out of play. Shots favoring the Ontario Petawawa team, 37-33. In a seesaw battle. Lots of good scoring chances. Better saves by the goaltenders. They've each only let in 2. That shot misses on the near side. Looking for a pass up the middle. Little too far. And that'll be icing. Halifax trying for a quick break there. Trying to get in behind the defenseman. That pass just a little too far ahead of him. Couldn't quite gather it. That puck's coming all the way back to the right of the Halifax goaltender for a nice and face-off. Petawawa centerman tries the old tap and shoot trick. Got a shot away, but it's above the net. Played in the corner. as they battle for the puck. Halifax comes out with it. He'll chip it to center ice. That's picked off. Head carries it across. Puck in behind the Halifax net. Gathered up. Hard shot off the glass. Petawawa keeps it in. Pass out front. Nobody home. Halifax trying to counter here. Petawawa gathers the puck up. Crowd calling for a penalty. Not going to happen. Pet takes her time behind the net.